Imran Khan.
Imran Khan, born Imran Khan Niazi on November 25, 1952, in Lahore, is a Pakistani politician and former cricketer. He played international cricket for 2 decades in the late 20th century and, after retiring, entered politics. Besides his political activism, Khan is also a philanthropist, cricket commentator, Chancellor of the University of Bradford and founding chairman of Board of Governors of Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital and Research Centre. Through worldwide fundraising, he founded Namal College, Mianwali in 2008. He was Pakistan's most successful cricket captain, leading his country to victory at the 1992 Cricket World Cup, playing for the Pakistani cricket team from 1971 to 1992, and serving as its captain intermittently throughout 1982 to 1992. After retiring from cricket at the end of the 1987 World Cup and 1988, owing to popular demand, he was requested to come back by the President of Pakistan Zia-ul-Haq to lead the team once again. At the age of 39, Khan led his team to Pakistan's first and only World Cup victory in 1992. With 3807 runs and 362 wickets in Test cricket, he is one of 8 world cricketers to have achieved an all-rounders triple in Test matches. On July 14, 2010, Khan was inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame. In April 1996, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Movement for Justice political party was established and Khan became its chairman. He represented Mianwali as a member of the National Assembly from November 2002 to October 2007. He was again elected on May 11, 2013, while his party gained 35 seats in the National Assembly. Global Post mentioned him third in a list of 9 world leaders of 2012 and recognized Khan as the face of anti-drone movement in Pakistan. According to Asia Society, Khan was voted as Asia's Person of the Year 2012. As the Pew Research Center, in 2012 majority of Pakistani respondents offered a favorable opinion of Khan. The survey also revealed Khan's unparalleled popularity among youth. On January 2014, YouGov ranked Khan as the most admired person in Pakistan and 12th globally.
Personal life. Background.
Imran Khan was born in Lahore into a family of Pashtun origin, the only son of Ikramullah Khan Niazi, a civil engineer, and his wife Shaukat Khanum. Long settled in Mianwali in northwestern Punjab, the family are of Pashtun ethnicity and belong to the Niazi Sher Mankhel tribe. Niazi is a branch of Luani Pashtuns. A quiet and shy boy in his youth, Khan grew up with his 4 sisters in relatively affluent, upper-middle class circumstances and received a privileged education. He was educated at Attribution College in Lahore, the Royal Grammar School Worcester in England, where he excelled at cricket, and in 1972 he went up to Namal College, Oxford, where he studied philosophy, politics and economics. He graduated with a Bachelor of Arts. Khan's mother hailed from the Burki family, which had produced several successful cricketers, including such household names as cricketers Javed Burki, Majid Khan and, paternally, from the Niazi tribe then, to Misbah-ul-Haq. Khan is also a descendant of the Sufi warrior poet and inventor of the Pashto alphabet, Perosian, who hailed from his maternal family's ancestral Kanigaram town in South Waziristan, and a cousin to one of Pakistan's leading English-language columnist, Khaled Ahmed. On May 16, 1995, Khan married Jemima Goldsmith, in a 2-minute ceremony conducted in Urdu in Paris. A month later, on June 21, they were married again in a civil ceremony at the Richmond Registry Office in England. Jemima was converted to Islam. Khan's later decision to join politics alarmed opposition politicians and intelligence agencies mainly because of Jemima's half-Jewish ancestry. This became point of criticism especially by Islamic parties who alleged that he was related to Zionists. The couple has 2 sons, Suleiman Isa and Qasim. Rumors circulated that the couple's marriage was in crisis. Jemima denied that publishing an advertisement in Pakistani newspapers. On June 22, 2004, it was announced that the Khans had divorced. ending the 9-year marriage because it was difficult for Jemima to adapt to life in Pakistan. The marriage ended. Khan now resides alone in Bani Gala farmhouse. In November 2009, Khan underwent emergency surgery at Lahore's Shaukat Khanum Cancer Hospital to remove an obstruction in his small intestine.
Cricket career.
Khan made a lackluster first-class cricket debut at the age of 16 in Lahore. By the start of the 1970s, he was playing for his home teams of Lahore, 1969-70, Lahore B, 1969-70, Lahore Greens, 1970-71, and, eventually, Lahore, 1970-71. Khan was part of University of Oxford's Blues cricket team during the 1973-1975 seasons. At Worcestershire, where he played county cricket from 1971 to 1976, he was regarded as only an average medium-pace bowler. During this decade, other teams represented by Khan included Dawood Industries, 1975 to 1976, and Pakistan International Airlines, 1975 to 1976 to 1980 to 1981. From 1983 to 1988, he played for Sussex. Khan made his Test cricket debut against England in 1971 in the city of Birmingham. 3 years later, he debuted in the One-Day International, ODI, match, once again playing against England at Nottingham for the Prudential Trophy. After graduating from Oxford and finishing his tenure at Worcestershire, he returned to Pakistan in 1976 and secured a permanent place on his native national team starting from the 1976 to 1977 season, during which they faced New Zealand and Australia. Following the Australian series, he toured the West Indies, where he met Tony Greig, who signed him up for Kerry Packer's World Series cricket. His credentials as one of the fastest bowlers of the world started to become established when he finished third at 139.7 km/h in a fast bowling contest at Perth in 1978, behind Jeff Thompson and Michael Holding, but ahead of Dennis Lillee, Garth LaRousse and Andy Roberts. As a fast bowler, Khan reached the peak of his powers in 1982. In 9 tests, he got 62 wickets at 13.29 each, the lowest average of any bowler in Test history with at least 50 wickets in a calendar year. In January 1983, playing against India, he attained a Test bowling rating of 922 points. Although calculated retrospectively, ICC player ratings did not exist at the time, Khan's form and performance during this period ranks third in the ICC's all-time Test bowling rankings. Khan achieved the all-rounders triple, securing 3,000 runs and 300 wickets, in 75 tests, the second fastest record behind Ian Botham's 72. He is also established as having the second highest all-time batting average of 61.86 for a Test batsman playing at position 6 of the batting order. He played his last Test match for Pakistan in January 1992, against Sri Lanka at Faisalabad. Khan retired permanently from cricket 6 months after his last ODI, the historic 1992 World Cup final against England at Melbourne, Australia. He ended his career with 88 Test matches, 126 innings and scored 3807 runs at an average of 37.69, including 6 centuries and 18 50s. His highest score was 136 runs. As a bowler, he took 362 wickets in Test cricket, which made him the first Pakistani and world's 4th bowler to do so. In ODIs, he played 175 matches and scored 3709 runs at an average of 33.41. His highest score remains 102 not out. His best ODI bowling is documented at 6 wickets for 14 runs.
Captaincy.
At the height of his career, in 1982, the 30-year-old Khan took over the captaincy of the Pakistan cricket team from Javed Miandad. As a captain, Khan played 48 Test matches, out of which 14 were won by Pakistan, 8 lost and the rest of 26 were drawn. He also played 139 ODIs, winning 77, losing 57 and ending one in a tie. In the team's second match, Khan led them to their first Test win on English soil for 28 years at Lord's. Khan's first year as captain was the peak of his legacy as a fast bowler as well as an all-rounder. He recorded the best Test bowling of his career while taking 8 wickets for 58 runs against Sri Lanka at Lahore in 1981-1982. He also topped both the bowling and batting averages against England in 3 Test series in 1982, taking 21 wickets and averaging 56 with the bat. Later the same year, he put up a highly acknowledged performance in a home series against the formidable Indian team by taking 40 wickets in 6 Tests at an average of 13.95. By the end of the series in 1982-1983, Khan had taken 88 wickets in 13 Test matches over a period of 1 year as captain. This same Test series against India, however, also resulted in a stress fracture in his shin that kept him out of cricket for more than 2 years. An experimental treatment funded by the Pakistani government helped him recover by the end of 1984 and he made a successful comeback to international cricket in the latter part of the 1984-1985 season. In India in 1987, Khan led Pakistan in its first ever Test series win and this was followed by Pakistan's first series victory in England during the same year. During the 1980s, his team also recorded 3 creditable draws against the West Indies. India and Pakistan co-hosted the 1987 World Cup, but neither ventured beyond the semi-finals. Khan retired from international cricket at the end of the World Cup. In 1988, he was asked to return to the captaincy by the President of Pakistan, General Zia-ul-Haq, and on January 18, he announced his decision to rejoin the team. Soon after returning to the captaincy, Khan led Pakistan to another winning tour in the West Indies, which he has recounted as the last time I really bowled well. He was declared man of the series against West Indies in 1988 when he took 23 wickets in 3 Tests. Khan's career high as a captain and cricketer came when he led Pakistan to victory in the 1992 Cricket World Cup. Playing with a brittle batting lineup, Khan promoted himself as a batsman to play in the top order along with Javed Miandad, but his contribution as a bowler was minimal. At the age of 39, Khan took the winning last wicket himself.
Post-retirement.
In 1994, Khan had admitted that, during Test matches, he occasionally scratched the side of the ball and lifted the seam. He had also added, "Only once did I use an object. When Sussex were playing Hampshire in 1981 the ball was not deviating at all. I got the 12th man to bring out a bottle top and it started to move around a lot." In 1996, Khan successfully defended himself in a libel action brought forth by former English captain and all-rounder Ian Botham and batsman Alan Lamb over comments they alleged were made by Khan in 2 articles about the above-mentioned ball tampering and another article published in an Indian magazine, India Today. They claimed that, in the latter publication, Khan had called the 2 cricketers racist, ill-educated and lacking in class. Khan protested that he had been misquoted, saying that he was defending himself after having admitted that he tampered with a ball in a county match 18 years ago. Khan won the libel case, which the judge labelled a complete exercise in futility, with a 10-2 majority decision by the jury. Since retiring, Khan has written opinion pieces on cricket for various British and Asian newspapers, especially regarding the Pakistani national team. His contributions have been published in India's Outlook magazine, The Guardian, The Independent, and The Telegraph. Khan also sometimes appears as a cricket commentator on Asian and British sports networks, including BBC Urdu and the Star TV network. In 2004, when the Indian cricket team toured Pakistan after 14 years, he was a commentator on 10 Sports special live show, Straight Drive, while he was also a columnist for Safai.com for the 2005 India-Pakistan Test Series. He has provided analysis for every Cricket World Cup since 1992, which includes providing match summaries for the BBC during the 1999 World Cup. He holds as a captain the world record for taking most wickets, best bowling strike rate and best bowling average in Test, and best bowling figures, 8 wickets for 60 runs, in a Test innings, and also most 5-wicket hauls, 6, in a test innings and wins.
Welfare activities.
Shaukat Khanum Memorial Trust. Khan focused his efforts solely on social work. By 1991, he had founded the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Trust, a charity organization bearing the name of his mother, Mrs. Shaukat Khanum. As the trust's maiden endeavor, Khan established Pakistan's first and only cancer hospital, constructed using donations and funds exceeding $25 million, raised by Khan from all over the world. Namal Knowledge City. On April 27, 2008, Khan established a technical college in the Mianwali district called Namal College. It was built by the Mianwali Development Trust, MDT, and is an associate college of the University of Bradford in December 2005. Imran Khan Foundation. Imran Khan Foundation is another welfare work, which aims to assist the needy people all over the Pakistan. It has provided help to flood victims in Pakistan. BUKSH Foundation has partnered with Imran Khan Foundation to light up villages in Dera Ghazi Khan, Mianwali and Dera Ismail Khan under the project Lighting a Million Lives. The campaign will establish several solar charging stations in the selected off-grid villages and will provide villagers with solar lanterns, which can be regularly charged at the solar charging stations.
Politics. Initial politics 1996 to 2014.
In 1996, Khan founded a political party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, PTI. Khan supported General Pervez Musharraf's military coup in 1999, believing Musharraf would end corruption, clear out the political mafias. According to Khan, he was Musharraf's choice for Prime Minister in 2002 but turned down the offer. The 2002 Pakistani general election in October across 272 constituencies, Khan anticipated in the elections and was prepared to form a coalition if his party did not get a majority of the vote. He was elected from Mianwali. He has also served as a part of the standing committees on Kashmir and public accounts. On May 6, 2005, Khan was mentioned in Newsweek's story about the alleged desecration of the Quran in a U.S. military prison at the Guantanamo Bay Naval Base in Cuba. In June 2007, Khan faced political opponent in and outside the parliament. On October 2, 2007, as part of the All Parties Democratic Movement, Khan joined 85 other MPs to resign from parliament in protest of the presidential elections scheduled for October 6, which General Musharraf was contesting without resigning as army chief. On November 3, 2007, Khan was put under house arrest, after President Musharraf declared a state of emergency in Pakistan. Later Khan escaped and went into hiding. He eventually came out of hiding on November 14 to join a student protest at the University of the Punjab. At the rally, Khan was captured by students and was mistreated. On October 30, 2011, Khan addressed more than 100,000 supporters in Lahore, challenging the policies of the government, calling that new change a tsunami against the ruling parties. Another successful public gathering of 250,000 supporters was in Karachi on December 25, 2011. Since then Khan has become a real threat to the ruling parties and future political prospect in Pakistan. According to the International Republican Institute's IRI's survey, Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, PTI, tops the list of popular parties in Pakistan both at the national and provincial level. On October 6, 2012, Khan joined vehicle caravan of protesters from Islamabad to the village of Kotai in Pakistan's South Waziristan region against U.S. drone missile strikes. On March 23, 2013, Khan introduced the Naya Pakistan Resolution, New Pakistan, at the start of his election campaign. On April 29 The Observer termed Khan and his party Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf as the main opposition to the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. On April 30, 2013, Manzoor Wattu, president of Pakistan People's Party, Punjab, offered Khan the office of Prime Minister in the possible coalition government which would include the PPP and Khan's PTI, in a move to prevent Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz to make the government, but offer was rejected. During the 1990s, Khan also served as UNICEF's special representative for sports and promoted health and immunization programs in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Thailand. While in London, he also works with the Lord's Taverners, a cricket charity.
Khan-Sharif rivalry.
Between 2011 and 2013, Khan and Nawaz Sharif began to engage each other in a bitter feud. The rivalry between the two leaders grew in late 2011 when Khan addressed his largest crowd at Mianwali, Pakistan in Lahore. From April 26, 2013, in the run-up to the elections, both the PMLN and the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf started to criticize each other.
2013 elections campaign.
On April 21, 2013, Khan launched his final public relations campaign for 2013 elections from Lahore, where he addressed thousands of supporters at the Mall, Lahore. He announced that he would pull Pakistan out of the US-led war on terror and bring peace in the Pashtun tribal belt. Khan addressed different public meetings in Malakand, Lower Dar District, Upper Dar District and other cities of the Pakistan, where he announced that PTI will introduce uniform education system in which the children of rich and poor will have equal opportunities. Khan ended his South Punjab campaign by addressing rallies at Bahawalpur, Kanpur, Sadiqabad, Rahim Yar Khan and Rajanpur. Khan ended campaign by addressing a rally of supporters in Islamabad via a video link while lying on a bed at a hospital in Lahore. According to the last survey before the elections by the Herald, showed 24.98% of voters nationally planned to vote for his party, just a whisker behind former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's Pakistan Muslim League, PMLN. On May 7, just 4 days before the elections, Khan was rushed to Shaukat Khanum Hospital in Lahore after he tumbled from a forklift at the edge of a stage and fell headfirst to the ground. He survived. Pakistan's 2013 elections were held on May 11, 2013 throughout the country. The elections resulted in a clear majority of Pakistan Muslim League, N. Khan's PTI also emerged as the second largest party in Karachi. Khan's party PTI won 30 directly elected parliamentary seats.
Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government.
Khan's party swooped the militancy hit northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and has formed the provincial government. PTI-led Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government presented a balanced, tax-free budget for the fiscal year 2013-14.
In opposition.
Khan-led Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf became the opposition party in Punjab and Sindh. Khan became the parliamentary leader of his party. On July 31, 2013, Khan was issued a contempt of court notice for allegedly criticizing the superior judiciary, and his use of words shameful for the judiciary. The notice was discharged after Khan submitted before the Supreme Court that he criticized the lower judiciary for their actions during the May 2013 general election while those judicial officers working as returning officers.
Action against ministers of Qawmi Watan Party.
On November 13, 2013, Imran Khan, being party leader, ordered Chief Minister KPK to dismiss ministers of Qawmi Watan Party who were involved in corruption. Bakht Baidar and Ibrahim Hassan Kamalai of Qawmi Watan Party were ministers for manpower and industry and forest and environment respectively, were dismissed. Khan ordered Chief Minister KPK to end the alliance with Qawmi Watan Party. Chief Minister KPK also dismissed Minister for Communication and Works of PTI Yusuf Ayub due to fake degree. It happened for first time in Pakistan history.
Ideology. Platform.
Khan's proclaimed political platform and declarations include Islamic values, to which he rededicated himself in the 1990s. Liberal economics, with the promise of deregulating the economy and creating a welfare state. Decreased bureaucracy and the implementation of anti-corruption laws, to create and ensure a clean government. The establishment of an independent judiciary. Overhaul of the country's police system. And an anti-militant vision for a democratic Pakistan. David Rose described Khan as a threat to the Americans and the feudal lords who have ruled Pakistan for decades.
Apology towards Bangladesh.
Khan publicly demanded a Pakistani apology towards the Bangladeshi people for the atrocities committed in 1971. He called the 1971 operation a blunder, and likened it to today's treatment of Pashtuns in the War on Terror. Khan is often mocked as Taliban Khan, because of his stance against the war in northwest Pakistan. He believes in negotiations with Taliban and the pull-out of the Pakistan Army from federally administered tribal areas, FATA. He's against U.S. drone strikes and plans to disengage Pakistan from the U.S.-led war on terror. Khan also opposes almost all military operations, including the siege of Lal Masjid.
Rally in South Waziristan.
In August 2012, the Pakistani Taliban issued death threats if he went ahead with his march to their tribal stronghold along the Afghan border to protest U.S. drone attacks, because he calls himself a liberal, a term they associate with a lack of religious belief. On October 1, 2012, prior to his plan to address a rally in South Waziristan, senior commanders of Pakistani Taliban said after a meeting headed by the Taliban leader Hakamullah Mehsud that they now offered Khan security assistance for the rally because of Khan's opposition to drone attacks in Pakistan, reversing their previous stance.
Threats against Kalash culture.
Taliban has recently issued a threat to Kalash people. Renowned pro-peace Pakistanis, such as Imran Khan, has spoken out against it and condemned the forced conversions threat by Taliban to Kalash people as un-Islamic.
Views on Kashmir.
Imran Khan views Kashmir issue as a humanitarian problem contrary to the concept of territorial dispute between two countries, India and Pakistan. He also proposed secret talks to settle the issue as he thinks the vested interests on both sides will try to subvert them. He ruled out a military solution to the conflict and denied the possibility of a fourth war between India and Pakistan over the disputed mountainous region.
Biographical film.
In 2010, a Pakistani production house announced to produce a film based on Khan's life named as Kapan, The Making of a Legend, Urdu, KHPTNFSNWYKHRDRKHYTSHKHYL. The title is Urdu for captain, indicating his captaincy of the Pakistan cricket team which led them to victory in the 1992 Cricket World Cup. It follows the events that have shaped up his life. From being ridiculed in cricket to being labelled as a playboy. From the tragic death of his mother, to his efforts and endeavours in building the first cancer hospital in Pakistan. From being the first Chancellor of the University of Bradford, to the building of Namal University.
Awards and honours.
Khan is featured in the University of Oxford's Hall of Fame and has been an honorary fellow of Oxford's College. In 1976 as well as 1980, Khan was awarded the Cricket Society Otherell Award for being the leading all-rounder in English first-class cricket. In 1983, he was also named Wisden Cricketer of the Year. In 1983, he received the President's Pride of Performance Award. In 1985, Sussex Cricket Society Player of the Year. In 1990, Indian Cricket Cricketer of the Year. In 1992, Khan was given Pakistan's Civil Award, the Hilal-i-Imtiaz. On July 8, 2004, Khan was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2004 Asian Jewel Awards in London, for acting as a figurehead for many international charities and working passionately and extensively in fundraising activities. On December 7, 2005, Khan was appointed the fifth Chancellor of the University of Bradford, where he is also a patron of the Born in Bradford Research Project. On December 13, 2007, Khan received the Humanitarian Award at the Asian Sports Awards in Kuala Lumpur for his efforts in setting up the first cancer hospital in Pakistan. On July 5, 2008, he was one of several veteran Asian cricketers presented special Silver Jubilee Awards at the inaugural Asian Cricket Council (ACC) award ceremony in Karachi. In 2009, at International Cricket Council's Centennial Year celebration, Khan was one of 55 cricketers inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame. In 2011 he was given the Jinnah Award. On July 28, 2012, Imran Khan was awarded an honorary fellowship by the Royal College of Physicians of Edinburgh in recognition of his services for cancer treatment in Pakistan, through the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital and Research Centre. In 2012, according to Pew Research Centre, 7 out of 10 Pakistani respondents offered a favourable opinion about Khan. The survey also revealed that Khan enjoys incomparable popularity among youth. He was the Asia Society's Person of the Year 2012. In December 2012, Global Post ranked him third in a list of the top 9 world leaders who influenced the world the most in 2012, behind Christine Lagarde and Barack Obama, while more influential than Hillary Clinton, Kim Jong-un and Aung San Suu Kyi.
Publications.
Khan has published 6 works of non-fiction, including an autobiography co-written with Patrick Murphy. He periodically writes editorials on cricket and Pakistani politics in several leading Pakistani and British newspapers. It was revealed in 2008 that Khan's second book, Indus Journey, A Personal View of Pakistan, had required heavy editing from the publisher. The publisher Jeremy Lewis revealed in a memoir that when he asked Khan to show his writing for publication, he handed me a leather-bound notebook or diary containing a few jottings and autobiographical snippets. It took me, at most, 5 minutes to read them. And that, it soon became apparent, was all we had to go on. Books. Khan, Imran and Murphy, Patrick, 1983. Imran, The Autobiography of Imran Khan. Pelham Books. ISBN 0-7207-1489-3, Khan, Imran, 1989. Imran Khan's Cricket Skills. London, Golden Press in association with Hamlin. ISBN 0-600-56349-9, Khan, Imran, 1991. Indus Journey, A Personal View of Pakistan. Chatto and Windus. ISBN 0-7011-3527-1, Khan, Imran, 1992. All-Round View. Mandarin. ISBN 0-7493-1499-0, Khan, Imran, 1993. Warrior Race, A Journey Through the Land of the Tribal Pathans. Chatto and Windus. ISBN 0-7011-3890-4, Khan, Imran, 2011. Pakistan, A Personal History. Bantam Press. ISBN 0-593-06774-6. Articles. Why the West Craves Materialism and Why the East Sticks to Religion by Imran Khan, Guardian Comments, Political and Cricket Commentary by Khan, Telegraph columns, sports articles penned by Khan from 2000 to present. We must address the root causes of this terror. Khan's editorial in The Independent following the 11th September attacks. Benazir Bhutto has only herself to blame. Khan's 2007 editorial on Bhutto's return to Pakistan. Let's Give Peace a Chance. Imran Khan's column on the News International, October 4,